Hi, everybody. It's Alex. Today is Tabletop Day. So I'm going to start a new series where I play the game Tack on playtack.com. This is a new game by Patrick Rothfuss and the people at Cheapass Games. If you're familiar with Patrick Rothfuss, he writes the book The Name of the Wind and the Wise Man's Fear. Tack is featured in The Wise Man's Fear as a game that the main character both plays with another of the characters in the books. It's just barely described in the book with no real rules given. And so Pat has teamed up with the guys at Cheapass Games to create an actual Tack game with real rules and pieces and all that kind of stuff. And there's a Kickstarter for it, which I'm going to throw a link to the Kickstarter in the description. It's already funded, but there's still time to get plenty of awesome stretch goals. And it's a really fun game. And I'm going to show you how to play the 4x4 version, which is a really simple version, in this video. So, let me just start with a scratch board here. So Tack is played on the board of squares, and it's played with pieces that here are going to be squares, but in other, like the classic set and stuff, can come in different shapes. So you can do two things on your turn. You can place a piece onto an empty square of the board, or move a stack of one or more pieces. So the game starts when each player places one of their opponent's pieces first. So the goal is to make a road of pieces from one side of the board to the opposite side of the board. So in this case, it's White's move, so if White got 4 pieces in a row here, they'd win. So what Black can do is kind of block them with one of their pieces, but then White can also do things like this, which is stack one of their pieces on top of another by moving a stack. And you control a stack if you're depending on what piece is on the top. So right now, White is in control of the stack. But play can get a lot more complex really quickly because in addition to just stacking your pieces on top of other pieces, you can do things like play a piece upright. I'm going to undo that. When you do that, that's called a wall or a standing stone. And nothing can be placed on top of a standing stone, but it doesn't count towards a road. So it's a good way to block your opponent from forming a road. But you can see here, White is also kind of blocking himself from forming a road, so it's not always the best case scenario. Standing stones can be placed on top of other stacks, by the way. Actually, the better move would have been to place that stack here. And now, there's no limit to how high a stack can get, but there is a carry limit to the game, which is the when you pick up and carry pieces of a stack forward. Oh, I haven't explained carrying pieces. So when you pick up a stack, when it's your turn to move, and you're picking up a stack, you don't have to place. You can, but you don't have to place anything within the original square the stack was in, but then you can move stack down a straight line, placing at least one piece in every other space. You have to leave at least one piece behind. But you're in control of how many pieces you leave behind and which ones. As long as they're put down in the order that they were in, bottom top in the stack. Alright. And like I said, no limit to the size of stacks, but there is a carry limit, which is the number of pieces on the board. So on a 4x4 board like this, that's a carry limit of 4 pieces total. Attack can be played on boards up to 8x8. Higher level boards beyond 4x4 use special pieces called capstones. And I'll get to capstones in the next video I make, which will be doing 5x5. But let's just start out with a 4x4 here, and let's play with an actual person. Alright, so I'm going to go click New Game. I'm just going to wait for someone to join. I don't know if it, letting people know will scare them away, but hopefully we'll get a player in here sometime so I can show you guys how it actually is played. If not, there's a computer part of this website. The website, by the way, is just simply playtac.com, made by some fans on Reddit who thought this game was really cool. Come on, Oversleep. Yes, you are ready for YouTube fame. Okay. Alright. And why don't we just start with, playing the computer. Alright, One thing I should One thing I should mention is I'm not very incredibly good at the game yet. It's a new game, and I've only been playing for about a week or so. So I'm just Create another board. Give some time for people to check it out. In the meantime, I can tell you about the awesome stuff that's going on with the Kickstarter. They're going to have uh, a uh, they're gonna have a book release that is deals with the history of the game. Uh, they're currently working on adding extra chapters into the book, uh, depending on stretch goals, such. Uh, um, they've got the classic set, and they've got a travel set, which is smaller and easier to play. Uh, Now, apparently, if you mark the center of a board with a coin, you can play without a board if necessary. So the travel set originally doesn't come with a board, but if you get the travel set in the book, there's a board on the back. It's a lot. It's really cool. I'm gonna play against a computer. All right. So. Uh, all right. All right. Ooh. Ooh, that's very saucy. You're just trying to get me to move out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the board this way a bit to see. Alright. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's what I thought you'd do. Alright. One thing is stacks can't move corners. So, as much as I'd like to say turn a corner and connect there, I can't. And now we're getting to the point where carry limit causes a bit of an issue. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. That works too. Hmm. See, standing stones are really good for locking up your opponent's pieces. That was a smart move. Alright. Alright. Now the stack's so high that if they were to move that, they'd have to leave behind a white piece. This may end up going to the flats. Um, there's another way of winning called winning the flat, which is when somebody runs out of pieces or you can't make a move anymore. The person with the most flat pieces on the board wins. I wasn't paying attention there. Alright. Make a new game, see if anyone wants to join. Okay, we got an actual person. Opposed to the computer this time. The correct move to do in that situation. Shoot, I just left them open to take. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Alright. So another thing that's part of TAC is when you're playing with an actual person is the idea of manners similar to playing Go, where you can allow a person to take back a move if it is clearly a mistake. Um, uh, the idea being dude, that you're playing against their best game. You want to defeat your opponent at their best. If you take a back move that you allow them to take back a move that's clearly a mistake, you announce check basically, which is called tack. And the idea is because part of the point of playing a game like tack isn't just to play the best and beat your opponent. That's probably the biggest stack I've ever gotten in this game. You're stuck. That stack is now useless. And now mine. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn it. I should have grabbed the thing to the left. No, that wouldn't have worked either. But yeah, that is wow. How many faces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. That is the biggest stack I have ever seen in an attack game yet. Jeez. So it's pretty clear. I'm not very good at this, but the game can become pretty complex as it goes on. So we'll do one more game, and then I think I'm going to call it quits for this video. And then I'm going to upload this to YouTube, live style, no editing whatsoever, because I'm not good at editing. So you have to place one of my faces first. Alright. Alright, competing here. Alright, then. Alright, now comes out the walls. Alright, here. Let's see. Could try taking over that piece. No real way. I've got a good shot at doing things that, yeah. Now you're gonna take one of my pieces with your walls. Probably this one. Yeah, like that. Alright, now we can either... Alright then. I'm closer to winning the flats than you are. And it may come down to that. What are you gonna do now? Presumably block me this way. Or not. Okay. So yeah, just trying to vacuum up my pieces at this point, huh? Alright, let's see what you do. You need to block me here. Or else I'm gonna win. I'm gonna give you a chance to redo that. I'm gonna win. Alright. Give you another minute, I suppose. And when we hit 6 minutes, same as you, I'm just gonna take it. If you've been paying attention, you'll see what I mean, because I can pick up this whole stack and leave a piece here, and that will give me a road. He may not see it that way, but he needs to block me here, or else I win. All right. Yeah. Okay, I've been recording for a good while now, so I think that basically you get the gist of how to play the game. You get the gist of how to lose the game because I'm not very good at it. You can also see how the strategy gets really complex. I'm gonna put a link to this in the description for the Kickstarter, and yeah, please support it. Please, if you like the game, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe, because I'm going to do another one of these videos if enough people like this game. I'm going to put together a 5x5 video of the larger board. Alright? So yeah. Thanks for watching.